7, 4 minutes. The suburban towers being green-lit without community approval. A 17-storey community housing tower is set to transform Greensborough's skyline after the Victorian State Government controversially pushed through the development and overrode council objections about the building's height and absence of family-friendly apartments. G'day and welcome to This Property Life. Our story is commercial property development in Melbourne, Australia. Greensborough Mayor Elizabeth Neely said she shared community frustrations about a lack of consultation on the project. This is a significant proposal for Greensborough, she said, and is yet another example of local planning decisions not being made by locals. Mayor Neely said the council supported more social and affordable housing, but said it needed to be community informed, well designed and suited to the area. She went on to say that the council will continue to advocate to the Victorian Government to reconsider their recently introduced planning reforms, which can create more of these developments without community consultation. The Municipal Association of Victoria rebuked the Victorian State Government's powers under DFP when they were introduced, arguing they amounted to a further concentration of power in the office of the Victorian State Government's Planning Minister and risked future livability. The group also questioned whether the pathway would actually deliver faster decisions, given applications are decided within 4 months, in contrast to the statutory 60-day timeframe for councils. G'day and welcome to This Property Life. We tell stories, and our story is commercial property and development in Melbourne, Australia. The Victorian State Government sees boosting housing supply as a central path to the state election coming up in 2026. It frequently seeks to position the opposition as blockers. Richard Welsh is the Liberal MP for the North Eastern Metropolitan Region. He said the Victorian State Government's decision under Jacinta Allen to push through the Greensborough development was deeply disrespectful to the local community. This project was approved behind closed doors, he said, using powers that bypass council and silence community voices. He also said people have a fundamental right to know about and have a say in the shaping of their neighbourhood, especially when it comes to something of this scale. They should not be ignored by a government that treats any concerns or questions as an inconvenience. Last week, in the second week of June 2025, the Victorian State Government used these same powers to approve an 8-storey development of 110 homes in Murrumbeena, which will lead to the loss of commuter and short-term parking around Murrumbeena Station and the local shopping precinct. The Mayor of Glen Ira is Simone Zmood. She said she was disappointed the Planning Minister did not address key local concerns before approving it. Commenting, Glen Ira Mayor Zmood said the approved permit fails to address Glen Ira City Council's concerns about loss in commuter and short-term car parking, the reduction in car parking for this development, and the amount of sunlight in the development's public plaza. The Mayor of Glen Ira, Simone Zmood, also said the reduction of 90 car spaces would have a significant impact on the parking demand in the Murrumbeena Activity Centre. Commenting further, she said, while we support more housing options within the Murrumbeena Activity Centre, we believe it must be done responsibly to maintain livability for current and future residents. A spokeswoman for the Victorian Planning Minister, Simone Kilkenny, said the state government's housing reforms were delivering thousands more homes than any other state. Blocking homes does nothing to help Victorians who are struggling to find a place to live close to the things that matter to them, she said. This story, the suburban towers being greenlit without community approval, was published by The Age on the 3rd of June 2025 at 5:45 a.m. The author reporting was Daniella White. This Property Life is produced by Wise Words Media. We're based in Melbourne, Australia, and bringing you coverage, information and news on all things in the commercial property sector in Melbourne, Australia, as well as news on Australia's housing crisis, affordable housing issues which are being experienced on a worldwide and global scale.
We apologise for any inconvenience caused.
G'day and welcome to This Property Life. We tell stories, and our story is commercial property development and also news of Australia's housing crisis.